Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I'm super excited about this because I bought nothing but books. I've been buying nothing but books lately. This book haul, and yes, I said this book haul because I'm going to have another book haul because I ordered some more books from some indie bookstores and those are supposed to be coming in next week. So you'll see another book haul. But I have bought some books from Amazon, I bought some books from Thrift Books, and I bought books from Book Outlet. So yes, stay tuned for this if you want to see it. Also, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below suggesting videos, commenting on the books that I bought. Did you like them? Did you not like them? Let me know. Hope you enjoy. The first book I want to talk about is The Sky Is Yours, and this is by Chandler Clang Smith. This is a dystopian novel set in a futuristic world, and the island that these people are on is called Empire Island, and the island is guarded by two dragons. The dragons don't let anybody in. If people get in, it's a miracle that they would be able to get in. Nobody can leave. So these two dragons do guard the island, and there are 3 people on this island that are trying to kill the dragons and that are trying to get off the island. So that is basically what this book is about. The next books I want to go through pretty quickly. I'm not going to talk about them because these are books that I bought for my classroom. I bought all these books off of Book Outlet. The first book that I bought for my classroom is The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgins Burnett. Next is The Boy, the Boat, The Boy, the Boat, and the Beast, and this is by Samantha Clark. The next book I bought for my classroom is Calling My Name, and this is by Laura Tamini. Then I bought Monsterland, and this is by James Crowley. After that, I bought The Crack of the Sea, and this is by H.M. Bauman. I bought Smoke and Mirrors, and this is by K.D. Holbrook. And the last one is by Madeline Ling, and this is A House Like a Lotus. We have to read, or we were supposed to be reading A Wrinkle in Time, which I have up there on my bookshelf. But the kids got to read an excerpt from that, and I thought that they would like to see another book from her. So those are the books that I bought for my classroom. After that, we're going to get into the adult books. The first set of books I did buy from Amazon, and these are for a specific video that I want to do. I want to read books that have, or books that start with the first letter of my name, and if you didn't know, my name is Heather. So the first book is Hyperion by Dan Simmons. I really don't know much about this book. I just know that it is a super, it's a super popular science fiction novel, and I'm trying to go out of my comfort zone and read different things. So I wanted to pick something up that was very well known and highly, highly praised, and this was the one that popped up the most. Then I picked up Hannah's War by Jan Ellsberg. And this is a historical novel set in 1938 and 1945 in different times. This is about a girl named Hannah who is a scientist during 1938 in Berlin, and that's really all I know about this novel. I really don't usually read historical fiction, so I don't want to go in knowing a lot about this novel because I don't want to be like, I'm not going to read it. I want to give this novel a fair shot, so I'm not going to read much about it. I just know that it was published in March, so it is pretty much a brand new book, and I wanted to give it a shot. The next book is a YA book, and this is called Hereafter by Tara Hudson. This is a really popular YA book. This is about a girl named Amelia who wakes up one evening and she's by a marshland, and she has no memory of who she is, but she does rescue a drowning boy named Joshua. And after these two meet, they go on an adventure to figure out who they are and what they're supposed to be doing and all that stuff. I've heard that this kind of has like a paranormal twist too, which I'm all about that. But I really wanted to pick this up because I've heard nothing but good things about it. The next book for the little thing that I want to do with my name is Home Fire. This is by Camilla Shamsi. Hopefully I said that right. It's about a girl named Isma who takes an invitation as a foreign exchange student in America after her mother has passed away. Her and her siblings really don't get along, so she wants a fresh new life and she wants to get away from all of the craziness. And so when she arrives in America, her brother, who she hasn't talked to in a really long time, shows up and blows everything up, and what she's trying to run away from, it just reaches her in America as well. I've heard nothing but good, like, raving things about this novel, and this novel also won the winner of the 2018 Women's Prize for Fiction, so I'm super excited about this. I usually don't read a lot of literary fiction, but I am very much excited about this novel because of all the good things that I've heard. The last book that I bought off of Amazon is a book that is going around YouTube and going around Goodreads and all that. It is The Shadow Between Us, and this is by Teresa Lebenseller. This is about a girl named Alessandra who has 3 main goals: to woo a queen, to marry him, and then to kill him and take over his kingdom. And when I read those 3 different bullet points in the synopsis, I was like, give it to me. I've heard mixed emotions about this novel. Some people super freaking love it. Some people are like, nah, it's not my thing. But I wanted to try it out since I have heard so many good things about it. And it's also part of the fantastical world, which I'm trying to get more into. So I'm going to try it. Alright, the next 2 books I'm going to talk about are Book of the Month. And if you don't know what Book of the Month is, it's a monthly subscription box that you can get books for $14.99. They're all hardcover, and you can add on a book for $9.99. And if you are interested, I do have a link down below where you can get your first book for $9.99. And it would, if you do click that link, it is going to pop up under my account, and I could possibly get a book for it. But no pressure, you don't have to. It's just down there for you to get a discount for your first month. The first book that I got is A Good Marriage, and this is by Kimberly McGrett. And this is about a woman who is a lawyer at a specific law firm. Her name is Lizzie, and her husband had this seemingly perfect marriage until a blast from the past comes, Zach. And Zach calls and wants help, legal help. Him and his wife are not doing well, and when she starts to reel in all of his relationship issues and everything like that, she finally realizes that her marriage is not as great as it seems. So I'm super excited about this. I love psychological thrillers like this. These are my favorite types of books to read, and I cannot wait to read this. The next book I picked up is The Boyfriend Project, and this is by Farah Khan. And this is about a girl named, it's about a girl named Samia Brooks who has totally done away with men. She's like, nope, I don't like men. I'm done with them. I'm just gonna do away with it. Her and her best friends decide to create a app that is specifically for people finding happiness in their relationships. And once her company starts to bloom, this guy named Daniel Collins steps in the picture, and Samia is kind of like, well, I said that I was going to be done with men, but now this dude comes in and he seems like the perfect guy, and is it too good to be true? So I'm really excited about this. I love these type of love to hate novels. So yeah, I'm really stoked about this. The next book I picked up is This Dark Endeavor by Kenneth Apple, and this is a retelling of Frankenstein. I read Frankenstein when I was in college, and I really enjoyed it, like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and I really did enjoy it, so I wanted to pick this up since it was a retelling of Frankenstein, and that's really all I know about it. But when I saw retelling Frankenstein, yes. The next book I picked up is The Night Tiger, and I'm not going to attempt this name because I know that I'm going to butcher it. So most of you have already heard about Night Tiger, or The Night Tiger. If you have not, it's supposed to be like a revolutionary, amazing novel that is about, here's the headline: an utterly transporting novel set in the 1930 colonial Malaysia. a world of servants and masters, old age superstition, and modern idealism, sibling rivalry, and forbidden love. So I've seen this floating around for the past year, and I really wanted to pick it up just because of all the good things that I've heard. I don't know a lot about it, but from what I've heard, it's really, really good, and it's written beautifully. So I wanted to pick that. Next book is Little Black Dresses, Little White Lies, and this is by Laura Stampler, and this is about a girl named Harper who takes on her dream job in New York, but she is completely awkward. She doesn't know how to date. She doesn't know how to live by herself because she's never had to live by herself. She's just out in the world on her own, and from the description, she's just an awkward person, and I'm an awkward person, and I like to read about those people because I connect with those type of people a lot, and I love to read characters like myself as well, so I went ahead and picked this up. The next book is I'm Not Your Manic Pixie Dream Girl, and this is by Gretchen McNeil, and this is about a girl named Beatrice who is in her senior year of high school. She just got accepted into MIT, and in the first half of the novel, her boyfriend breaks up with her and starts to date the girl of the school that everybody wants to date, the cool girl. Everybody wants to be her. But Beatrice's main thing is that her and her two best friends have always gotten bullied. They decided to create this formula about how people can have happiness, like 100% happiness. And after her boyfriend breaks up with her, she decides that she's going to try the formula on herself so she can have a happy senior year being bullied and not having a boyfriend. So I thought that this was going to be a really cute novel, very uplifting. Beatrice seems like she is a spitfire, and I love to read about young girls that can take up for themselves. I love to read about that, so excited about this. The next book I picked up is Hot Mess by Emily Belden. Yes, Belden. And this is about a girl named Allie who dates this guy that is just like a hot shot. He is in the center of attention all the time. Allie is not that type of person, but she tries to convince herself that she is that type of person, even though she's not, and she tries to be someone that she's not. And she constantly goes back and forth with, should she date him? Should she not date him? Should she stay with him? Should she not stay with him? So the title says it all, and I'm really excited about this. The next book I have is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, and this is about a town or a place called Prenticetown and a guy named Tom, and in this town everybody can read everybody else's mind, but Tom has a secret and he is trying to run away from that secret. I've heard nothing but good things about Patrick Ness's books, and I was really excited to pick this up. I've wanted to read this for quite a while, and when I saw it on Book Outlet, I was like, yes, it's now mine. So really excited about this as well. Next book is You Me Everything by Catherine Isaac, and I was recommended this book on Goodreads by one of my Goodread friends. So I don't really know much about going into this, but I do know that it is about a mother-child relationship, and the child wants to find their father. I thought that this would be a really good book about family and about how sometimes families aren't as perfect as people claim them to be. So I'm very excited about this book. Next book is The Wild Girls, and this is by Pat Murphy. This is about two girls that meet, and they're kindred spirits. They love the wild. They meet this older lady that helps them love nature even more. And it's a coming of age story, so it's going to be really cute, and there's going to be a lot of life lessons, and I'm super excited to read this. This is a middle grade book. So the next book is Destroy All Monsters, and this is by Sam J. Miller. This is about two characters, Solomon and Ash. And Solomon is this person that has a lot of stuff going on with him. People are trying to take his powers. People are just trying to destroy him, while Ash is living in the normal world, and these two characters collide. And while Solomon's going through all these things, Ash is trying to save Solomon, and it just seems like a really good novel about friendship. Seems like it's going to be a novel that has a lot of life lessons in it, so I'm very excited about this too. The next book is First and Then, and this is by Emma Mills, and I thought this would be just a really cute contemporary read for when I need something that's going to be uplifting, because I have a lot of dark books, but something that's uplifting and something that's just going to be really cute. And this again is about friendship. Obviously I wanted to read about friendship, and this is about a girl named Devin who doesn't want to change anything about her life. She's crushing on her best friend that she's had for forever, but then something happens to where she has to change her life, and she has to grow up. And yeah, and just look at the cover. The cover is so pretty. I love it. I love all the colors. The next book is The Roanoke Girls, and this is by Amy Nagel. And the reason why I picked this book up is because of the headline. The headline reads, "Roanoke Girls never last long around here. In the end, we either run or we die." So this is going to be a psychological book. It's going to be a psychological thriller. It's going to be about murder. It's going to be about people dying. It's going to be about mystery. So right up my alley. This book is Stay Sweet, and again, not going to try to pronounce the name because I don't want to butcher it. But the girl named Amelia who gets a job at the local ice cream shop, and she becomes the manager, and she's doing really well. She's got it all under control, and then boom, her job gets taken away because of the new person that comes in and takes over the ice cream shop. His name is Grady. He is the grandson of the owner that hired Amelia, and he changes a lot of stuff. Amelia doesn't like it, and evidently she goes after him. This book is The Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray, and this is Libba Bray. I've heard nothing but great things about Libba Bray, and this was also another book that was on the Slytherin list, so that's why I picked it up. But I've heard that Libba Bray books are beautiful, and I just wanted to read about this as well. I don't really know much about it. I just want to go into it like it is. I do know that it's a historical novel, but that's basically all I know. The book I picked up is The Grace of Kings, and this is by Ken Liu. And I honestly, straight up, have no idea what this is. I just know it's a fantasy book, and I know that it's huge. And one of the challenges that I'm doing on Goodreads is find a huge book that's over 600 pages. And this is 618 pages, so that meets the criteria. But I do know that it's fantasy, and I know that it's about people killing each other. Next book is The Cursed Wife, and this is by Pamela Hartshorn, and this is about a woman named Mary who was cursed as a child because she was responsible for a death of another child. And as she is growing up, the curse is finally taking play as her life is perfect for her. She loves her life, but now the curse is starting to make her life really bad, and things are just going crazy. I'm super excited to read this book. It is I plan on reading this really soon. It is fantasy because of the curse, so it fits in with my May criteria, and I'm super excited about it. The next book is another historical fiction book, and this is called The It Girls. This is by Karen Harper. I knew that it was about the Titanic, and I knew it was about two girls who were best friends that went on the Titanic. But then after I ordered it, and after my payment went through, I looked on Goodreads, and this only has like 2 stars. But I'm still going to try it because it is historical, and it's about Titanic, and I love the movie Titanic. I didn't ever read the book, but since it is set on the Titanic, I'm going to give this a try. This is Blind Item, and this is by Kevin Dixon and Jack Ketsulian. But this is about a girl named Nicola, and she is a personal assistant in Hollywood. She has one rule, and that is to never date Hollywood elite, but she breaks that rule because she meets somebody that she falls in love, or not falls in love with. She meets somebody that she like starts to really like, and then after that, all the paparazzi start snapping pictures. And then things start happening to Nicola, and things from the past start coming out, and all of her little secrets that she's hiding and all that kind of stuff start coming out. So I'm super excited about this. At first I thought it was just a romance novel because of the banana, but then I realized that this is all the glamour and this is the rotten part of it. So next book is The Left Hand of God, and this is by Paul Hoffman, and this is about a person named Thomas Cole. I'm sorry, Thomas Kell, and he is a killer. He's an assassin, and he has to kill people on command, and that's basically all I know about it. but I'm excited about this because I've been reading a lot of fantasy books about like killers and stuff like that. Obviously there's a trend here, and I don't know what that says about me, but yeah, excited about it. The last 4 books that I picked up are all psychological thrillers. I have a problem. The first book is Blood, Water, and Paint, and this is by Joy Magallo. And this is actually set in historical times, and it is about a painter who turns bad, and there's a lot of mystery about this painter, and there's a lot of bloodshed, and I'm just guessing that blood is a part of the paintings, possibly. I'm just kind of speculating here, but I don't know, again, I don't know a lot about going into this, but I'm excited about it because there's been a lot of good things that I've said about it, so I'm going to try it out. This is The House Swap, and this is by Rebecca Fleet. This is about a couple named Caroline and Francis. They accept an invitation to swap houses with another couple just so they can get away from their son. So they want to get away from their son. But anyways, they go to this other couple's house and things just start going crazy. Weird things start happening. Mysterious things start happening. Secrets that they didn't know about each other start happening. Secrets about the couple that they swapped houses with start happening. So there's a lot of things that are happening, and I'm very, very intrigued to find out what is going on. The next book is Killing Kate, and this is by Alex Lake, and this is about a serial killer who watches people. The headline says, a serial killer is stalking your hometown. He has a type. All his victims look the same, and they all look like you. So Kate is in the eye of the serial killer after she moves back to her hometown after a tragic thing happens in her life, and she feels like somebody is watching her. She sees somebody following her constantly, and we'll find out what happens. These are my kind of things, and I hope we get to read from like the actual serial killer's perspective, possibly. But anyways, I'm stoked about this. This is one of the ones that I'm super excited about right here. The last book of the 38 books is Unraveling Oliver by Liz Nugent, and this is about a guy named Oliver who seems perfect, and he's just the perfect guy. Everybody loves Oliver. Everybody wants to be Oliver. Everybody wants to date Oliver. But then Oliver does something to someone he doesn't need to, and all of his secrets start just pouring out. He's a terrible human being. He has a really bad past, and all these different things start happening, and I'm really excited about this one too. It's pretty short, but I've heard very, very, very good things about this book, and I'm really, really excited. But yeah, guys, this is the end of my book haul. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really enjoyed this, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good day.